Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Morning Gardener. I did a little bit of running around today. You'll see some of the videos up. Um, Very responsible trip. I was supposed to be getting some things from my garden, not overdoing it, but just basically looking around and seeing what's what. Went to my favorite store, which was a Home Depot. Home Depot had seeds out already. I've heard some of the dollar stores have seeds out already for one of my listeners, and there is another store that's been out there, Lowe's, but definitely Home Depot. I did something this time around, or maybe I shouldn't have did. You know what I mean is that I ordered a tree, and I've been looking for a tree for a very long time. Some of you know, in some of my earlier films, I've been talking about a pomegranate tree. Well, I did use a, it's a tree that's called oh God, what is that pomegranate tree called? It's the same pomegranate that you buy in the grocery stores. Delicious, and it's a delicious or wonderful. I believe it's wonderful. Um, Pomegranate, but it grows in zones. I think it's 10 through 7. Don't hold me to that, but I think the lowest zone will go to is 7. Now I live in zone 7B, so I thought maybe I could grow it, but I don't want to take any chances of being right smack there. So the only one I could find was one that was a Russian variety of pomegranate. They're supposed to be partially sweet, partially sour, and that particular pomegranate grows in zones 10 through 6. So I'm in zone 7B. I should be okay. So that's how that works. I'm going to look here on my old cell phone and see if I can find that particular pomegranate. Now, I believe, as I said earlier, that the name of the pomegranate is wonderful. But this particular place sells grapes, vines. I don't know if you can see that. I doubt it. I'll try it. Nope, maybe not. But it's called Wilson's Orchard Company. And I found it because I've looked at all the other nurseries, and I saw nothing relating really to the pomegranate I was looking for. Pomegranate. Okay, I'm looking at pomegranates, and it is called Wonderful, and it grows in 7 through 10, as I said earlier. Um, 7 through 10, and I've been looking for one that grows in 6 through 10, and I found it. Now, they have a number of them here. They have one that's a big pomegranate, and it grows in zones 8 to 10, and another one is 7 through 10, 6 through 10, 6 through 10. Russian pomegranate, that's the one I got. Russian pomegranate. Uh, and it grows in zone 6 through 10, and it's a medium-sized fruit. It says here, excuse me, the fruit is large, light pink with red markings, and they may be up to 6 inches in size, around about that big. So I got it. Now, here's what I understood. What I like about this company is that, and I'm not selling for them. I'm just saying, here's what I like about them. She gave me information, and she knew what she was talking about. You could, because if you've been doing this a long time, which I have been doing gardening for over 25 years, and it makes sense when you are gardening. And she said, bring it. You put the tree in a container and wait till it's at least about 2 years old, because they'll survive better in the cold when it's gotten mature. So I said, okay, that's just great. She knows what she's talking about. If you put it out there very young, like she got some trees that are 1 foot tall, and they're always sold out. She got some that's 2 feet tall, and she got some that's 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall, 5 feet tall. Now, the 5 feet tall one goes for $74.95, and the one that's 2 feet tall goes for $22.95. Now, it grows in as a bush. You can trim it up and have it grow as a tree. That's totally up to you. I am going to try to grow it in a certain fashion, but I don't think it'll be a single trunk tree. When you cut everything away, you stand a better chance of losing it if it gets really cold in your climate. But to have it, a beautiful bush, that would be a good way to go. Or you could cut away most of the branches and have it as a 2 or 3 arm tree, and that would also be quite appealing as well. However, pomegranate was paid for, and ordered. It should be here in March. And I'm happy about that because I had the right one. I want to put it in a sunny location. And she did mention they do get rather big. So I want everyone to be aware of that. Upwards to 27, 28, or even taller feet. And I mean, think about it. It grows large pieces of fruit. So anyone who grows is going to have a chainsaw, and they're going to stay on it and keep it managed and not let it get out of control. It feels good. And then after I got the tree situated, I went into one of my favorite Korean stores and purchased some ginger. That's quite a bit of ginger. Now, oh, that smells good. And what I'm going to do with this ginger, put it in a container, put a lid over it, feed it, keep it moist until spring. Yep. And I'm going to lay it right on top of the soil. without burying it. The roots are going to come out and reach right down into the soil. And these, they remove the eyes off of these. They do a pretty thorough job. This one looks like it has one eye on it. There's one eye, which is right here, little tiny little eye right there. And they do that. I sometimes wonder if they do that so you don't try to replant this stuff. Now here's one that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five eyes. And he said that these were now look at this. This one's a little soft right here, so that's dead. Let's just try to break that off because I don't want that on there. It's dead. Oh, that smells good. It smells just like ginger. And let's see what this is. This has no eyes on it. None. So all I'm doing is trying to separate some of them. This has eyes on it. Yep, plenty of eyes on this one. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 eyes on it. And we have another one here. Let's see what it has. 1, 2. Eyes. And now keep it. This is not the best ginger because I'm looking at it. I have wrinkles in them. It's still hard, but I have wrinkles in it, like it's ready to go bad. And they do a very proficient job at cutting the eyes off of these things. This has 1, 2, 3 on it. It says 3 eyes. I mean, they cut them off and they do a very good job too. They do not need you growing this. This has eyes on it. It's the biggest piece, one of the biggest pieces I've seen so far. And then you got, oh, this one here is nothing but eyes. It's plenty. And he said, the gentleman that was growing this said that this is organic. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eyes on it. That will definitely go in my stash. This one's got 1, 2, 3. Yep, that will go in there as well. One eye here, 2 eyes. Here's one. Just got 2 eyes on it. Very, very small piece. Two eyes. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That will be used. 4. That will be used as one as well. Now, the other bag, excuse me. And these are a different variety of ginger. Now these are not very good looking eyes. They're hard pieces. I'm going to try them anyway. This is amazing. This piece has no eyes. Big piece, no eyes on it. You might be able to get something out of it, but it doesn't look that way. I have lots of gingers, more of the same ginger, and what I'm doing is I'm just separating it. I'm separating all of that I think will grow from that I know will be made into soup. I mean, excuse me, into tea. And I went in the store today to buy these, and the gentleman that was working in the back, I walked up to him and I said to him, "Excuse me, sir." I said, "Where would I find the ginger?" And he looked at me like I said something bad to him. And then I thought about it, and I thought maybe he's having a rough day. Yep, maybe he's having a bad day. Now, what we'll do is we got plenty of pieces here. And these will do. I have some that are all parts that will be grown. There we go. Now, we grab another bag and we put the ginger that will go in the refrigerator. It's going to be used as for tea, and we put that ginger to the side. And that's how that's done. Ginger takes a little time to grow. So I figure the quicker you get it started, the better off you'll be. The better off you'll be. Ginger. It tastes so good. Ginger does. It tastes so good. Ginger. Great for your digestive. And I understand in Africa, some of the consumers there will eat and will drink ginger straight, no honey or sugar or anything in it. That's a wonderful thing. This has been the Morning Garden. I hope that all of you enjoyed my show. Remember to write, leave a message, or subscribe. You know, the routine, But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see, can we figure out how to cut this broadcast?